Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, please do not leave without subscribing, like this video, and also comment down below what do you think of today's story time. Hey, it's hot, man, it's hot. Guys, before we go any further, can you please give a round of applause for my homemade hairstyle? And it was my first attempt. Shemgota Kandi happy. The happy sana for a first timer. And the happy. Hey guys, it's so hot here, and I'm starting to sweat. So let me just do this. Not sure if it's gonna work, but like it's hot, man. It's hot, and I'm starting to sweat. And now, okay. So welcome to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for coming here. If you are a returning subscriber, today I want to share a story time of my horror C-section story. Yeah, so I gave birth by a C-section in 2022 September. Gave birth to this guy over there. So I was over my due date, and it was my first pregnancy. So they say, I don't know, but apparently with your first pregnancy, really, it's normal to go over your due date, you know. So okay, sharp, yeah, it was my first pregnancy, and then I went. This guy is always busy. We are done. Okay, it's fine. So I went over my due date, and then I went to the hospital to get induced, right? I have a story. I have a birth story. I have my birth story in this channel. Please go and check it out. But yes, I got induced, and then I had my C-section. Then after like 3 days, I went home. Right? Sharp again. You know, most guys with C-section, after 7 days or after 1 week, 10 days something, you have to go back to the hospital to remove the stitches. If you've given birth via C-section, you know the story. Yeah? But Nasana, being me, I was scared because it was painful, and I didn't want anybody touching me there because it was starting to get better. And when I go to the hospital, like, they're going to make me feel pain again, you know. I was like, what ending ends and done. So like, there's this other girl that I know, and then I asked her. She was like, no, if you use salt water and surgical spirit, every like, do it 3 times a day, in the morning, during the day, and at night, your stitches are going to fall off like by themselves, you know, in 3 days. She said in 3 days or in 5 days, and I was like, sharp, moss, this is much easier than going to the hospital. Like, and when I heard stories, people were saying it's so painful to remove the stitches that the nurses are literally like, you know, bias dawns. So I was like, you know what, this is the plan that I'm going with. I'm taking this plan. Little did I know. Sharp again, I stay with my stitches. I stay with those stitches. I do that thing 3 times a day. I'm not even sure if I was doing it correctly because it was my first time. Okay, and when I came back from the hospital, I was with my mother's boyfriend. She doesn't know anything about the C-section. All her kids, like, she gave birth naturally. She tried to help me, Kesana, with anything that she can, but she didn't know anything. I can't blame her. And again, the girl that told me Uguti, these things, they will fall off naturally, they fall off by themselves if I use wara. She knows my boyfriend's mother, you know. So my boyfriend's mother was like, yeah, this girl said this and this and this and this, and we were like, okay, let us see, because they could see that I was scared, you know, to go back to the hospital. Even when I was bathing, like, I was so scared. One morning I wake up and I'm like, guys, first of all, the stitches didn't fall off in 3 days. They didn't. Okay, maybe I was not doing it correctly, but no, they didn't. So one morning I wake up and I'm like, the bed is wet. Now, so I light like I switch on the light bulb, and when I look there, guys, you know, I don't know what they call this. Yes, ubovu. I don't know what they call ubovu in English, guys. Comment down below and tell me in ubovu in English. But like the bed is wet and I say ubovu, like I don't know. I think it's in its pus or in this yellow thing that comes out of wounds, man. And I'm like, whoa. And it was not even like a little bit nyana. It was, the bed was wet. It had something like waterish nyana and that yellow thing nyana and some blood nyana. Guys, I thought I was dying. I was so scared. And I was like, and I'm scared to even tell my boyfriend's mother, because what if she says that I should go to the hospital and then I get admitted? And then I leave my poor baby, like, who's not even 2 weeks old. What? Because like I knew when you go to the hospital, when they admit you, you don't take your baby with you. And what if I get there, the nurses start shouting at me, yeah, why didn't you come to remove your stitches? Hey, wara. And then now they start like, oh, kaizini. But I also regretted not going to the hospital with the dates that they gave me. Like, yes, I wouldn't have gone through that. So now I was wearing my pink night dress. The night dress is stained here. I slept with, it was me and my baby. I slept with my son only. So yeah, my boyfriend was scared to sleep with us because he was scared that he's gonna sleep on top of the baby. So he slept on the couch. He was scared that he's gonna hurt the baby or something, so he slept on the couch. And I was like, what do I do now? Me being me, I decided to keep quiet. I was like, no man, this thing will go away. You know, I changed the sheets, I changed my night dress, and then I continued to sleep. Now this thing continues, and it was like, it was worse when excuse the noise, guys. Yo, that's Tembisa. So this thing became worse and worse when I came from the bathroom. You know, it became so worse. It was leaking, but when I checked, it was still like closed, but it was leaking and painful and smelling so bad. I thought I was dying. I thought it was rotten or something, you know. So days go by and I'm like, no man. I tell my boyfriend, it's that this and this and this. And he's like, no, you need to go to the doctor and watch not, you know. Yo, guys, see that thing. So I go to the doctor only to find out, not to the hospital, like, but to a private doctor, because I was scared because in hospital they're gonna admit me. I go to a private doctor, guys, only to find that this thing is caused by bathing inside a bathtub. The doctor was like, didn't they give you instructions on how to take care of your C-section? I was like, no, they didn't give me any, like, you know, guys, public hospitals, like, it's crowded, they just want to do their job, and they are even short-staffed. So there's, I don't know, maybe it's negligence, I don't know. But when you check my files, you can see what I'm a first-time man, so you need like to give me some advice, Nyana. And the doctor was like, no, after having a C-section, you don't bath in a bathtub with hot water. And that's what I used to do. Like when my baby's sleeping, I'm like, oh, let me go and relax in the bathtub. I would sleep there. And you know, the doctor was like, no, your C-section is infected because of that. You don't use hot water, and you don't stay in a bathtub. Like, it is recommended to use a shower. If you don't have a shower, use a smaller bathtub so that you do not expose it to too much water. Just bath and then use your surgical spirits to just clean it, you know. And I was like, I didn't know, doctor. I thought I was dying. And he was like, no, you're not dying. And then pain. They injected me like throughout the C-section. I think it was 8 injections. And the doctor took out those stitches. Guys, I regret them. If it happens, I have a kid next time. After that 5 days or 10 days, 7 days, I am going back to the hospital to remove my stitches. Because now removing the stitches, like it was after a month, guys. After a month, I still had the stitches. They were starting to, my section was getting healed and it was coming together, like because baby so the stitches were I don't know how to explain this, but the stitches, because the section I was now closing, the stitches were going back inside, like they were inside, like you would see them poking a bit, but most of the stitches went inside the section. You guys, it was horror. Basically, I couldn't even sit up straight because it was so painful. The stitches were just poking and poking me. Yeah, but Keshama, that doctor was just kind, but he told me, like, next time just go to the hospital. Like, this thing doesn't even take 30 minutes. It's just like quick, and then you come back, you heal properly, because now this is dangerous, you know. And they had to like use surgical scissors or something to cut me, because they needed to remove those stitches, because now the stitches were going deep inside, you know. But they didn't cut my C-section open. They were just cutting where there were stitches to remove them stitches. Guys, don't do it. Don't be like me. Even if people like try to scare you, hey, it's painful to take out the stitches, hey, the nurses are going to be harsh on you and whatnot. Just go to the hospital and remove those stitches. Feel that pain for just 1 day and then heal properly. Alright, that's all I have for you today, guys. Please comment down below, do you guys have your horror C-section story? Share your stories in the comment section down below and educate others that you need to take care of your C-section, because wow, a lot can happen. That's all I have for today. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel, like this video. I will see you on my next one. Bye.